world belongs to them now.
The best games that you probably haven't played yet, but believe me, they're all really worth to play to this day. Hope you liked the video, leave your like, subscribe for more videos, and thank you so much for that. Well, let's go to the games.
I felt relieved. How f***ed up is that?
What if... My apostles of awful. You've hunted well.
Max. My name is Max.
In Mad Max, you begin with nothing. Your car, your family, your life. Everything has been taken from you.
Mad Max is an excellent open-world game. Yes, it's a game of the classic Mad Max. It was developed by the studio Avalanche Studios and released in 2015, 10 years ago, and it's to this day an insane game with an immersive universe, great gameplay, and a good feeling of progress. That makes the game really unique and fun. The game is available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, macOS, Linux, and Microsoft Windows, and of course it's also available in the current generation through the retro compatibility. So if you're a fan of Mad Max films and also like video games, this game is insane, or even you that never watched any movie, it's still really good, and is really worth to play. I believe you'll even want to watch the movies when you finish the game.
The first thing you must do is build a new car.
Here she lies, the magnum opus!
This is your magnum opus. Acquiring necessary gear throughout your journey allows you to upgrade your vehicle. These upgrades will let you build and customize your magnum opus just the way you want. In addition, you will need to equip yourself with armor and weapons in order to stand a chance against your enemies.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Lies of P is one of the best Souls-like game by Anam from Software Studio. It's my favorite one actually, without counting from software games. It was developed by the studios Round 8 and Neowiz, and released in 2023 to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Windows, and Mac. If you like Souls-like game, this is an excellent game for you. The gameplay is tight and fluid, with excellent enemies, different weapons, builds, armors, powers, and of course, insane boss fights, some that in my opinion are even better than some from software boss fights. The only point of the game that didn't please me is that it's extremely linear, you'll never feel lost or even think if you're going in the right way, cause usually there's only one way. But it's really worth to play.
Your lies are a rare ability.
Power beyond your imagination.
Come back to me, Carlo.
Lie to protect yourself.
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppets!
Be careful, clever one.
Glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight.
Someone knew they were here.
Alan Wake 2 is a masterpiece of the horror games that didn't get the attention deserved. The game was developed by Remedy Entertainment and released in 2023 to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The game was in the Game Awards for the Game of the Year, but lost to Baldur's Gate 3. But for me, my Game of the Year was Alan Wake 2. The game is a sequel of the original game released in 2010 that was an insane horror game, with an impressive story and storytelling, and in the second game they rose it to another level, with impressive realistic graphics and insane gameplay, extremely immersive, great boss fights, many different puzzles, and mind-blowing moments, with an excellent soundtrack and audio design. And don't worry, you won't understand 100% of the story in the first gameplay.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
I've long waited for this moment. With your death, I will find peace.
I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
Batman Arkhan Origins is the forgotten game of this series. Well, it's not exactly of the same series. It was developed by another studio, different of all other games, but is set in the same universe, set before of all other games. The structure is really similar to Arkhan City, set in an open world, with quests and side quests in the same style. The combat is basically the same too, with some small differences. It was developed by the studio Warner Bros. And released in 2013 to PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii U, and Microsoft Windows, and many people didn't play it cause it didn't get as famous as the others, and no, it's not as good as the other games, but is still a solid Batman experience in a video game. If you played all the others and didn't play this one, I recommend you to.
Kill him and I'll pay you whatever you want. Make him suffer and I'll double it. Scream for me!
I present to you the death of the Batman.
Pardon, Vigilante. You're a young man with a trust fund and too much anger.
I am the reason the criminals breathe easier when the sun rises.
Sea of Stars is an excellent turn-based RPG game. I know that some people don't like turn-based games nowadays, but believe me, this one is excellent. It's set in a beautiful world with an amazing soundtrack and gorgeous graphics. The combat is in a turn-based system, yeah, but there are action moments as you play. In some attacks you'll need to press the button in the right moment, or even to defend from attacks. That will diminish the damage taken, so you'll always feel connected to the gameplay. The game was developed by the studio Sabotage Studio and released in 2023 to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and Windows. So if you like turn-based RPG games and didn't play this one, do it, or if you never played any, this one is great to start playing.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. My brother was just a kid when they took him. You called me. So here I am.
Control is another game developed by the studio Remedy Entertainment. It was released in 2019 and was also running for the Game of the Year, but didn't get it too. It's available on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and Windows. The game is set in the same universe of Alan Wake. There's even a DLC totally connected to Alan Wake, and it's awesome. In the game we'll explore a building that's not exactly what it seems to be. As we play we get even more connected to the world and characters. And this game, like Alan Wake 2, is a masterpiece in a matter on art direction. It's in another level, and I'm serious. The combat is a third-person shooter, and feels like a third-person Metroidvania too. As you advance you get more powers and weapons, that'll allow you to go even further.
There've always been angels, there've always been demons, and there've always been at war. Like guns?
DMC is the forgotten game of the beloved hack-and-slash-series Devil May Cry. The game is kinda despised by some fans of the series, but to be honest this is easily the game with the best gameplay of the whole series for me. I know that some old school fans don't like it, cause it was an attempt to reboot the series, and they changed some things, especially the visual of Dante, but I agree that it's not badass as the classic games, but in the gameplay for me, it's the most fun. The game was developed by the studio Ninja Theory and released in 2013 to PlayStation 3 and 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Windows. So if you never played cause some people disliked it, go play it. I assure you that the gameplay is absurd, and you'll change your mind about the game.
Your parents put you under my care. We came to Hillis. Back then, it was a peaceful planet. I had hoped to raise you there safely.
Beyond Good and Evil is an old action game that was forgotten in the time, but the good part is that there's a new version of the game now that allows you to play this insane adventure with a better quality. The original game was developed by Ubisoft and released in 2003 to PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Nintendo GameCube, but it's now available to PlayStation 3, 4, and 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Amazon Luna, and Windows. The game is set in a sort of open land. You're a reporter that's investigating a mystery, and you'll end up in the middle of something dangerous. In the game there are combat moments, exploration, investigation, and platformer, and that with a lot of charisma and originality. Like we know that Ubisoft used to have these, and so far it's a really good game.
This peaceful mining planet in System 4 is now completely encircled by the Dark Armada. General Deck, Supreme Commander of the
Honey, whether you like it or not. Wow! A Morocco D-53. Free yourself, Jake!
Nazi scum.
You've stayed with us for 14 years.
The Nazis rule the world.
I'll find them and I'll help them fight.
B.J. Blazkowicz.
I thought I was a goner, and here you are, back from the dead.
Wolfenstein the New Order is the reboot of the first FPS series of all time, and it's an excellent reboot. If you've never played, you shall. It was developed by the studio Machine Games, the same studio of the last Indiana Jones game, that's very good too, but here it's totally different. It's a fast-paced FPS game, set in an alternative world after World War II, a universe that Germany wanted, and now you, as an American, must fight to resist the pressure of the New World government, and believe me, the story is immersive and really fun. The game was released in 2014, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. The gameplay resembles a little bit the new Doom games, but not that fast, and with some unique features that I'm sure you'll enjoy.
I like you, such a resilient specimen.
Last winter, we were up on Farewell Ridge. We're watching the freaks. Thousands of them, I mean, too many to count, are now homeless. World belongs to them now.
Bring it!
We'll survive.
Days Gone is a game that was really wronged in the start, especially because of some bugs, but today the game is way better. It was developed by the studio Ben Studio, a PlayStation studio, and released in 2019 to PlayStation 4, but today there's a PlayStation 5 and Windows version 2, with some small improvements. The world is no longer a place for humans, there are zombies everywhere, and they're many. You've got a motorcycle, that's going to be your journey partner. You'll make improvements, making it always better. You'll get many different weapons, meet different people, and explore an immersive and destroyed, yet beautiful open world. So if you didn't play it cause of the launch, it's really worth to play now. So bad that the sequel was kinda cancelled back then.
Two dogs! Stop, two dog!
Or for a future that matters, the hell are we fighting for?
This is the video, guys. I really hope you liked it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. There are videos every day here. And leave your comments about your favorite games of the list or games that should be in this list. I'll probably do a second part if you like it. Well, thank you, and so long.
Easy now.